The Pistons are bad, but not bad boy bad, they're just bad. I remember when saying the Pistons were bad was a good thing, like the 1980s Bad Boys, but this Pistons team just sucks. At the time of this recording, the Pistons have a win record of 2-18. With their 2-18 record, they have a 10% win percentage. To put that into perspective, the lowest win percentage in NBA history for a full season belongs to the 2011-2012 Bobcats with a 10.6% win percentage, which means if the Pistons keep up this pace, they can finish the season with an even worse percentage than that Bobcats team and become the new worst team in league history. The Pistons have won 0 games throughout the entire month of November and lost through a 17-game losing streak. It was no win November for the Pistons. And when it comes to Novembers for head coach Monty Williams, it's either all or nothing, because in 2021, he led the Suns to an undefeated 16-0 during November, and then this year in 2023, the Pistons lost every game in November, going 0-15. The Pistons are so terrible, yet they still find a way to average more points per game than teams such as the Bulls, Grizzlies, and Blazers. They somehow have a better defensive rating than the Hawks, Spurs, Pacers, Wizards, and Hornets. They even are shooting better than the Golden State Warriors with a higher team field goal percentage. That's crazy when you got the best shooter on the planet, Steph Curry, on your team. Would you be surprised if I told you that the Pistons are a top 10 rebounding team? They average more rebounds than a team that has former MVP center Joel Embiid. So while being in the bottom is never fun, if you glance over the stat sheet, they shouldn't be as bad as 2-18. Why exactly do the Pistons have such a terrible win record? Are they tanking? Is there injuries? Is it karma? Or is there a completely different reason? When in doubt, just blame Killian Hayes. But guess what? I'm not in doubt. The Pistons are terrible simply because they foul their opponents too much, they turn the ball over too much, and they foul their opponents too much. Yes, I'm saying that twice. That's how much they foul their opponents. This team averages 17.2 turnovers per game, which is second worst in the league, and they average 23.6 fouls per game, which is the worst in the league. That would put them on pace to get near 2,000 fouls in a single season. That's like late 1970s basketball when it comes to fouling the opponents. No, seriously, remember when a team getting 2,000 fouls in a season was normal for NBA basketball during the late 70s, early 80s? The Pistons are stuck in the 70s. That's their issue here. Obviously, I'm being semantical. Obviously, this is a young team with inexperience, but then what's the solution here? Do we just wait for the 2024 draft? Do we fire the coach, or do we trade Killian Hayes finally? Well, if it's possible, the best thing the Pistons could do in a fantasy situation would be rehire Joe Dumars as GM or give him president of basketball operations for the Pistons. He was GM from 2001 to 2014 and was the mastermind behind building that 2004 Pistons championship team, and he even sent the Pistons to multiple finals as a GM and a player. But of course, he currently has a way better job as executive vice president and head of basketball operations for the entire NBA, not just a specific team. So to make a long story short, while there isn't a silver bullet answer to fix this franchise, obviously sitting around and doing nothing isn't going to fix it either. There needs to be new management. So what do you think the Pistons should do? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to dunk on that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.